Yeah, I be tripping off of YouTube, cuz. I really be tripping off of YouTube. But see, I peeped the get down a long time ago, homie. And it caused me to lose interesting interest in it. You know, it caused me to lose interest in it. And I kind of fell back from YouTube. See, I lost a lot of audience because I did that. And guys was telling me to keep dropping video, just drop them. They say do 4 or 5 of them a day. Just keep dropping videos, keep dropping video. But I'm not gonna be doing it to give y'all some boring ass, bullshit ass content neither. You know, that's why I say the more motherfuckers speak, the more irrelevant it gets. You know, it's like they get to talking out the side of their neck, homie. And then they'll take an individual whose name is hot, right? And use it as their content. Rather they giving criticism, rather they allying, or rather they trying to compromise. They capitalize off the person. You understand what I'm saying? I got a cat getting back to me. He said that was a smart move because they dude ain't gonna do nothing but brag about what he has said and done and basically verbally disrespect the elders. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell the peace table with him. I've used Bubba is getting paid to do it, but what are the OG Crippin' Powders get? We ain't getting nothing, most deaf. Wow. Most likely, you're on to something, homie. You're on to something, most likely. Yes, you are, bro. Uh, uh, wow. Yes, you're definitely on to something, partner. No, I was reading my comment for most deaf. I mean, for most likely, on the video I was talking about, I seen this morning with Charleston White and them and Melvin Foreman now. Let me share. Let me share some of these comments from most likely. From most likely, cuz on he gave me a comment when I was talking about Charleston White and scoring them thing today. He said, you can say, he talking about Charleston White, you can say he is being real and authentic about how he feel. But I know for a fact that he is being disrespectful and trying to punk and run game on triple OGs. Skull was in the right, and that was real. Skull should greenlight him, or some of those so-called writers and generals who love Tookie, Cody, Nip, Raymond. Truthfully, it shouldn't be no Crips in a debate on a platform with dude. He talking about Charleston White, unless you are going to put in work on the cat. If I keep seeing these so-called Crip OGs doing interviews and trying to sit at the table with Charleston White, I'm going to think it's staged and people are getting paid to show and act for us. This is most likely. Okay, he warming up on some shit, y'all. Check it out. He warming up on some shit. Check it out. All right. So I answer Cuz back. I say, that's why I backed up from it and decided to let them do their thing. So I'm going to let them do their thing, man. I'm not going to fancy myself in that. I'm going to just let them do their thing. You understand? Because with Charleston White, it's things I agree that he speaks on, and it's some things that I disagree that he speaks on. You understand? So where I was trying to go with him on was, if we rap, let's discuss the things that we agree on. Because I'm not looking for no conflict, arguments, or none of that nature. I'm looking for change. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for change, cuz. Not no arguing, not no trying to downplay a nigga or broad or nothing like that, cuz. I'm trying to bring about some change. Me. And the only way you bring about change is through education. Through education. Because as we all know, homie, the gang culture got watered down. It got diluted, homie. It got poisoned. It got sabotaged. It got exploited. It got taken advantage of. The whole nine. The gang culture. The gang culture. Now, because what was once considered a violation is no longer that. It's different now. It's totally different now. But I answered him. I said, that's why I backed up and decided to let him do the thing. He answered back, this is most likely on YouTube. Check out the comments on the video I said I seen on Charleston White and them this morning. Then he say, smart move.
because dude ain't gonna do nothing but brag about what he said and done and basically verbally disrespect the elders. I'm trying to figure out what the hell the peace table with him is all about. I know the platforms are getting high views to do it. And Charleston White is getting paid to do it. But what about the OG Crip and Pyrus? Is what he said. From my understanding, Charleston White got one of the top 3 podcasts on YouTube. One of the top 3. So, shit, he definitely getting some money because we all know you're getting money. They say I'm eligible to monetize because all you need is 1,000 subscribers to monetize. I got 2,981. But I only know how to monetize. But it ain't about money with me anyway. So I truly don't give a fuck about getting paid. Now, if I was to monetize, I'd donate the proceeds to charity because I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want it. If I was to get this motherfucker monetized, I would donate it to charity. I wouldn't even want the money, cuz. The payment from YouTube, I would to charity. Donate it to charity. Now, what my audience blessed me with, as far as my time and want to be supportive, I'll use that on me. But the check from YouTube, because people are watching and etc., I wouldn't want the money. I'll give it to charity. That's what I'll do with it. I'll give it to homeless families or victims of crime or something like that. But check out Most Likely, though. Check out Most Likely. Because the boy is warming up. Then he said this. He said, I got a feeling Charleston White and the platforms are paying Skull and Mars too. If I find out they sold out the P and the C, I would officially announce Cali Blood and Crippin' is over. Getting a paycheck to let an informant disrespect your deceased generals, founders, and high ranks is not the business. I am not saying Skull is doing it, but let me find out. The boy's on to something here. That's in the comments for Most Likely. That's from the comments for Most Likely. But check this out. Let me share some shit with y'all that I've been knowing since the 80s, homie. Motherfuckers been capitalizing off of the gang culture for years. Been capitalizing off the gang culture for years. Those who are the gang culture didn't gain shit. Didn't gain shit, homie. Didn't gain nothing. Like I say, the crack, the drugs, all that is genocide. That was used to play us. Look at most of these motherfucking big time look at all these big time kingpin dope dealers. I'm talking about motherfuckers who had hundreds of millions of dollars are in their graves now. Authorities ran them down and killed them. You got so many motherfuckers, man, they was out here in America in these ghettos, sitting on millions, homie. Millions. Now they sitting in prison or in the grave. A lot of them was riled up in federal prisons and state prisons across the country and milked of all their resources. A lot of them don't have nothing to show for back then. They got stories to tell, but they don't have nothing to show for back then. Now, if you had to say, if I had to say, cuz who was two of the smartest motherfucking dope dealers ever? But I'm sure some that we don't even know about. That, wasn't out for the street fame, the glory, and wasn't out for all that bullshit, was just out for that money, just out for that bread. And knew that they had to do legal things to keep the money that they had. I'm sure there's plenty of them out here in this world that done that. But I mean, motherfuckers who put it out there that I did this, I did that. Two of the smartest motherfuckers I had to say was Eric Easy Wright, when he hooked up with that Jewel and did Ruthless Records. And that boy Jay-Z, man. They admitted that, I moved a little dope in my life and blase. But they never was kingpins. They never put themselves out there as kingpins or nothing like that. They just put themselves out there as dope dealers. I moved a little dope. This, that, and the third. Easy took that money and did Ruthless Records with it. Shit. He took his money, did Rockefeller, and stopped getting illegal money. Start taking the legal money. So the legal money's growing. I'm going to stick with this. Smart move. They ain't really had nothing on the dudes to bring them down because they put it out there. They really ain't had nothing on them like that. Because if they did, they'd have crashed them. But look at Jay-Z today. He's a billionaire. If he hadn't died of AIDS, I'm sure he'd still be rolling in dough. You know what I mean? Them was the two smartest motherfuckers that I think that had put it out there. Yeah, I sold dope. They put it out there that they did. I sold the dope. I did this. I did that. You know what I mean? But them motherfuckers was some smart dudes. They got out the game. They got illegal money at one time. Yes, they did. But they got out the game because legal money was stacking up. And they say, I'll take this over illegal money and let it go. Let it all the way go. You know what I mean? Smart move. Made investments, other things. I heard Easy done some great investments. You know what I mean? Great investment. But let me tell you, motherfuckers been capitalizing off the gang culture since day one. Uh, Hollywood, uh, the media, uh, the clothing industry, the shoe industry. Everybody capitalized off the gang culture, law enforcement, the justice system, lawyers, funeral homes, cemeteries, uh, lawyers, judges, correctional officers, police officers, doctors, surgeons, nurses, shit, just so many people. The fuel industry, the food industry. See, everybody don't see the bigger picture into this. Everybody don't see that part, cuz they see that itty bitty ass shit, homie. They see that itty bitty ass shit. They don't have a broad vision, homie. They have narrow vision, not broad vision. See, even motherfucking nonprofits, and that's what I'm gonna be getting to, is nonprofits. See, everybody fucking capitalized off the gang culture but us. Now you had a few in the culture, got a little bit. They got a little bit. Brought a few homies and homegirls in, got them a little bit too. But see, the whole thing with me, it never was about money. Cause when I changed my life around in 1987, started doing community things, got involved with two other cats, co-founded the Afro Americans for Peace, that we later on changed for All Americans for Peace. This, that, and the third. They left that to go to American. Not mad at them. They wanted to get paid. That's what I said. It started becoming about money, and it wasn't about the heart. It wasn't about no heart no more. See, and that's the whole thing, cuz. Heart. It was about heart, cuz. Being a crip. It was about heart. They wouldn't even let you in if you was a chump, cuz. If you didn't have no heart, they wouldn't even prospect you, cuz. You understand? So that's what crippling was all about. Is about you got heart, cuz. You got heart, little nigga. You know what I mean? If you didn't show none, there it is, K-Man. If you didn't show you had heart, we wasn't fucking with you, cuz. We had to see you breaking a few things, snatch a couple purses, or do some type of dirt. Crack a motherfucker upside the head with something, you know what I mean? We had to see you had some nuts, cuz. Before we was even fucking with you. So, you know, it was about heart, homie. It wasn't about no money, none of that bullshit. It was about us and them, homie. They wasn't us, then fuck them. That's what it was. That's why you couldn't put your hand on one of us without all of us jumping in on your ass. That's what we stood on, cuz.
That's what we stood on, cuz we got each other back, homie. Regardless, homie. Regardless, cuz. If it's 5 of us and it's 20 of them, we all get down, cuz. Nigga, if you run, then we gonna get your ass when we catch you in the hood. If you ran, then you got to get beat up by us, cuz. Cause we gonna come back to the hood, cuz that nigga bailed. That nigga bailed on us, cuz. Scary ass nigga. Then we gonna be looking for you. That was the get down. It was about hard, man. Then all of a sudden, here come crack. Here come crack. Here come all the material things now. And here come money, cuz, and fashion and jewelry and all that shit. And then it changed. Then it changed. It even got to the point to where they was saying niggas with all the money was the actual leaders of the gangs and all that. And that wasn't necessarily the truth. You know. Then it became about money and all that shit. And what came with that, cuz? Jealousy, envy, hate, lies, uh, backdooring. Y'all call it backdooring. We called it backstabbing. Uh, all kinds of shit came into play, homie. You know what I mean? All kinds of shit came into play, homie. And then, you know, when killing was incorporated, a lot of motherfuckers wasn't shit without a gun. A lot of motherfuckers wasn't shit without a gun. You know what I mean? It just got crazy over time, bro. That's why I don't recommend that doing no hood shit at all. It ain't really worth it, cuz no more. In the long run, you gonna get fucked. In the long run, homie. You gonna get screwed, cuz. Especially if you out there getting it illegally. Especially if your ass out here getting it illegally. If you getting it illegally, cuz you gonna run out. You gonna run out of real estate. You gonna run out. Like a car run out of gas type of shit. It's gonna run out on you, homie. That illegal shit don't work out for a lifetime. And if a motherfucker tell you that it do, they lying to you. Find me one of these. Because I've been watching a lot of shit on these kingpin dudes, man. Motherfuckers had hundreds of millions of dollars, man. They in their graves, homie. They are in their graves, homie. Fucking eye bothering me, boy. Oh shit, they got a mailman too. My fucking eyes bothering me, yo. Yeah, man. So the best advice I can have from any person is earn your living, man. Earn your living. Everything I had ever gotten by illegal means, I had nothing to show for it in these times. Anything I had to show you, I truly earned. And that's the only reason why I have it. You understand? I'm gonna get my key, man. All right, y'all, let me tap out.